Echoes of giants. The Paiute legends of the stature. Beneath the red rocks of Nevada's sun-scorched desert, in the shadow of craggy cliffs, and beneath the relentless gaze of the sky, whispers of an ancient battle still linger in the air. This is the land of the Paiute people, whose oral traditions speak of a time when their ancestors faced a terrifying enemy, one that towered over them, both in stature and in savagery. They were giants, with flaming red hair and insatiable appetites for flesh. These creatures, the Paiutes say, were no myth. They were real, and their story is as chilling as the barren landscape they once haunted. The Paiute legends refer to these giants as the stature, a name that translates roughly to tool eaters, after the fibrous reeds that grew along the marshes of the Great Basin. But the stature's appetite extended far beyond plants. They were cannibals, raiding Paiute villages under the cover of darkness, abducting men, women, and children alike, leaving behind only the echoes of screams in the night. For generations, the Paiutes lived in constant fear of these monstrous beings, whose immense size and strength made them seemingly unstoppable. But these weren't just giants. They were said to be giants with bright red hair. The vivid detail of their fiery locks has fascinated researchers and storytellers alike, as it seems to clash with the expected traits of indigenous peoples in the region. Where did these beings come from? Were they an ancient race, a freak of nature, or something entirely otherworldly? The legend takes a dark turn when it reaches its climax. As the story goes, the Paiutes eventually grew tired of the terror the stature inflicted upon their people. United in a rare alliance with neighboring tribes, they hatched a plan to rid themselves of these giants once and for all. The stature, now fewer in number after years of skirmishes, had retreated to a cave near what is now Lovelock, Nevada. The tribes surrounded the cave, armed with spears, arrows, and torches. But the giants refused to surrender. Trapped in the cavern, they roared their defiance, their voices reverberating through the rocky walls like a storm. The tribes, undeterred, set fire to the cave's entrance. Smoke billowed into the darkness, choking the giants as the flames crept closer. Some tried to escape, only to be cut down by the waiting warriors. The rest perished in the inferno. According to the Paiutes, this marked the end of the stature, an ancient menace extinguished by fire and resolve. For centuries, this story was passed down, generation to generation, as a warning, a history, and perhaps even a source of pride. But in the early 20th century, something extraordinary happened. Miners excavating guano from Lovelock Cave stumbled upon a discovery that seemed to echo the legend. The remains of unusually large human-like beings, some with hair that had, over time, turned a reddish hue due to mineral staining. The discovery caused a stir, but it wasn't long before skepticism and controversy set in. Were these the fabled giants of the Paiutes, or were they simply tall individuals from a long-extinct tribe? Yet to this day, those who visit Lovelock Cave swear that its eerie, silent atmosphere feels like a tomb, a resting place for something ancient and extraordinary. And it's not just the Paiutes who tell stories of giants. Across North America, similar legends persist. The Comanche once spoke of a race of giants who stood taller than the tallest trees, ruling the land before the tribes came. Even the Navajo have legends of the Starnik, a terrifying race of monstrous beings who were vanquished in a great battle. It makes you wonder, could there be a kernel of truth in these legends? After all, myths often serve as a culture's memory, exaggerated over time but rooted in real events. Could the stature have been an actual people, perhaps a group of unusually tall individuals, isolated from others and demonized because of their differences? Or could the stories have been inspired by early encounters with the skeletal remains of prehistoric megafauna, like mammoths or mastodons, which were often mistaken for human bones by early societies? Then there's the more tantalizing possibility that the stature represents something we've yet to understand, evidence of a lost chapter of human history, one that challenges our notions of who we are and where we come from. Some theorists point to genetic anomalies, unexplained DNA traces, and even ancient petroglyphs that seem to depict giants as hints that the truth may be stranger than we dare imagine. Whatever the case, the Saiteka live on in the stories of the Paiute people and in the lingering whispers that echo through Lovelock Cave. Their tale is a reminder of how legends can endure, shaping our understanding of the past while leaving us with more questions than answers. Were they real? Were they myth? Or were they something in between? A blurred line where history and folklore meet. The next time you find yourself in the vast, empty expanses of Nevada, pause for a moment and listen. The winds that sweep through the desert might carry more than just sand. They might carry the echoes of giants. Do you think the Saiteka giants were real? Leave a comment below, and please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.